Good morning. How are you doing today? Oh, man, I am a little bit stiff myself. So yeah, today we're gonna dedicate our practice to just gently waking up and greeting our morning with some positivity. So to get started, feel free to lie on your back, join me there. And yeah, just get cozy. Extend your legs out. Maybe spread yourself nice and wide. Nice wide stance. Open the arms. Maybe you just rolled out of bed and onto your yoga mat. And just take a moment to thank yourself for making time for your practice today, because we often let other things happen first or prioritize other things before we prioritize ourselves. Take a couple of deep breaths, inhaling through your nose, allowing the air to fill up your belly and your rib cage. And slowly exhale, let it all go. Inhale slowly. And gently let go. Start to count your breath. So on your inhale, count to about 5. Hold at the top. And then gently exhale through your mouth for a count of 6. Two more, just like that. Inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Last one, inhale. And bring to mind one thing that you're grateful for today. It could be something big or something simple and small. And as we move through our practice and your mind begins to wander, just gently bring yourself back to that thought, what you're grateful for. And hold that in your mind. And opening your eyes, begin to draw your right knee into your chest, flexing your feet. And then maybe take your right hand around that knee and give it a little circle. So gently waking up your hip socket. And draw that knee back into the chest. And if you like, straighten your leg, hold on to the back of your thigh. Or maybe if you're feeling flexible, hold on to your calf or even your foot. Wherever you are, just make sure that your shoulders and the back of your head are on the ground. Pressing through that heel. And gently let go of that leg and bring your left knee into your chest. Flex your feet. And remove your right hand. Use your left hand to bring a little circling motion into that knee. Gently waking up through your hip. And bring the knee back into your chest. Hold on either to the back of your thigh or somewhere else on the leg. Extend through your heel, point it up to the sky. The leg doesn't have to be completely straight. And gently release. Place your both feet on the ground. Bring your hands behind your head, kind of like you're lying on the beach. Pasadena Beach for me. Bring your knees over to the right. Just a gentle side bend here. And through center, over to the left. Flex your feet. That helps protect your knees. And in through center, start to move a little quicker here. And draw your feet back to about hip distance apart. Make sure that you can touch your heels with your fingertips. Inhale, start to curve your tailbone under, scooping motion, and lift your hips up to the sky. Your hands are flat on the ground. Back of the head is on the ground. A little space between your chin and chest. Exhale slowly. Draw back down. We'll do that a couple more times. Inhale, scoop your tailbone under, lift your pelvis. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, lift up. And this time we'll hold it. If you want to take your hands underneath your body, clasp your palms together, roll your shoulders underneath. More so your triceps. Underneath your body. Little chest opener here. And if you have those hands, release them and slowly bring yourself back down. Hold on to the backs of your legs and begin to roll forward and back, massaging through your spine. And when you get to the top, see if you can balance and lift your feet up. Woo! So squeeze your legs together, just a gentle press. No need to straighten the legs unless you're feeling super motivated. Lengthen through your spine. And cross at your ankles. Come to seated, sitting nice and tall. Press through your sit bones, lift and lengthen through your spine. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, twist over to your left, placing your right hand on the knee. And your left hand just comes behind you up on the fingertips. Inhale, back through center, lengthen long. Exhale, twist. Inhale through center, lengthen. Exhale. Inhale through center, lengthen. And exhale. Now inhale through center. We're going to go to a side body stretch. Place your left fingertips on the ground and start to bring yourself into a little side stretch, reaching your right fingertips over to that other wall. If you're feeling pretty ambitious, you could come on down to your elbow. Inhale back through center. Exhale immediately other side. And keep that going. Follow your breath. Feel free to stay on one side a little longer or keep moving and following your breath as you go. Exhaling to curve to one side, inhaling to lift. And one more on each side. All right, inhale, lift up, and on your exhale, hinge forward, straight back, fingertips come down to the ground, and let your head go. A little forward fold. Start to walk your hands back towards you, sit up nice and tall, and then begin to roll over your knees, finding hands and knees on the ground. So your hands are underneath your shoulders, fingers are nice and wide apart, knees right underneath your hips. Feel free to tuck your toes if you like, or keep the backs of the feet flat on the ground. going into some cat-cow. So as you inhale, lift, curve your tailbone back like you're gonna reach the sky with your butt. Open the chest, look ahead. Exhale, curve the tailbone under, press through your fingertips and look towards your belly. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, curve the spine, lift. And exhale. Feel free to stick with either one of these postures a little longer, or keep following your breath as you move. And we'll do 2 more of each. And 1 more set. Bring your knees wide, big toes touching. Slide your hips back, finding child's pose. Fingertips walk forward, and your forehead comes down to the ground. Take a couple of deep breaths here. And if you'd like to use Ujjayi Pranayama, ocean breath, go ahead. If you've never done ocean breath before, it's a type of breath that heats the body and makes the sound of the ocean. So you constrict at your throat a little bit, breathing through your nose. And you can pretty much, you can hear it. It sounds like waves. And sliding your hands back, bring your knees back underneath your body, tuck your toes, and find downward dog, lifting your hips up to the sky. Walk it out, find any movement you like here, waking up your legs. Pressing into the knuckles of your hands. And then finding some stillness in your down dog. So looking either towards your knees or your belly button. Pressing your hands firmly into the ground. Externally rotating your arm bones. Rolling your shoulder blades back and away from your ears. Long spine. Really think about pushing that tailbone up to the sky. And if you don't quite have the length or a long spine, or you feel like you're kind of crouching, just simply bend your knees. And your heels don't need to be reaching the ground. Looking ahead, begin to walk your way to the top of your mat and hang here in ragdoll. Give yourself a little sway from side to side. Hold on to opposite elbows if you like. Really let your head go. Relax here. Gently bend your knees, release your arms, and slowly begin to roll up. Slow, 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 all the way up. Straighten your legs. Head comes up last. Roll your shoulders back a couple of times. And finding your Tadasana mountain pose. So your feet can be wide apart, hip distance, or big toes touching with a space between your heels. On your inhale, sweep the arms up, reach, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, a half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step back to plank. Inhale and plank. And on your exhale, just lower the knees. We'll all do that. And on your exhale, really slowly and consciously think about bending your elbows towards your rib cage as you press your heart forward and slowly create a 90-degree angle with the arms. Then press through your toes and press into your hands and lift your chest. This is Bhujangasana, your cobra pose. Exhale, tuck your toes and bring your hips back. Downward facing dog. Walk your feet out. And then look forward. Begin to bend your knees and step or hop your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll on up. Big reach, Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale, hands through heart center, Tadasana. Inhale, we'll do that a couple more times. Reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen long through your neck and spine. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back to plank. Inhale in your plank, and exhale, either bringing the knees down or pressing through chaturanga. Inhaling to cobra or upward dog if you like. Upward dog is the one with the arms straight, pressing into the tops of your feet and lifting your hips. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift, lengthen long. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll on up, reach. And exhale, hands through heart center. One more time. Inhale, reach up, lengthen long. Exhale, fold. You've got this. Building your heat. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. And exhale, step back to plank. Inhale in your plank. Exhale through chaturanga. Inhale to cobra or upward dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees and step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift, lengthen long. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll up, reach to the sky. And exhale, hands through heart center. Take a moment to close your eyes and center yourself. Pick up your toes, spread those toes wide, place them on the ground. Bring your attention to the feet, pressing into all corners of your feet, and feeling a sensation of lifting through the arches of your feet, all the way up through the legs, up through your hips, navel drawing into the spine, and a lift through your chest, top of the spine, and the crown of your head. And opening your eyes. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen long. Exhale, step your right foot back, coming into a lunge, and begin to lower your back knee to the ground. If you find your knee is sensitive here, you might want to place something to pad it up. So maybe a blanket or something. Make sure that your left knee is right over the ankle. Begin to press into your feet and begin to rise on up, nice and strong. Drawing your navel to spine, and then think about scissoring your legs. So drawing this left femur in and finding equal hip points pointed forward. Reaching on up. Inhale. On your exhale, see if you can keep that length in your spine and that strength through your belly and your core while you sink the hips a little bit lower. And on your exhale, place your hands on the ground, fingertips on the ground with your palms lifted. On your exhale, begin to press your hips back, straightening your front leg. Flexing this foot, bringing those toes back. Coming into a half split. Inhale, come forward into your lunge. And exhale, hips come back. This time, option to come forward and sweep your arms up, lift. Exhale, hips come back, fingertips to the ground. So keep following your breath with this little flow. Inhale, lift, nice and strong. Exhale, hinge back. And one more. Meeting in your half split. Begin to come forward into your lunge. Plant your right hand on the ground right underneath your shoulder. Tuck your toes, lift your back knee, and inhale, sweep your left arm up, coming into a little twist. Reaching nice and long, pressing that back heel back so you have nice length through your back leg. Exhale, left hand comes down to the ground, and simply step your right foot forward, coming into your forward fold Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll on up, energy lifting. And exhale, hands through heart center. Doing it on the other side. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen long, or Uttanasana. And exhale, your left foot comes back. And lower that back knee. Finding that nice 90-degree angle with your right leg. This right knee is right over your ankle. As you inhale, press into your feet and lift on up, nice and strong. Checking in with your alignment, pulling that right hip back, lifting up through your belly, and then see if you can sink just a little bit lower. Bring to mind what you're grateful for today. And just one more breath here, lengthen long. And on your exhale, fingertips come down to the ground. And begin to do that little flow. Inhale, bring yourself back. And coming forward. Inhale here in your lunge. Exhale back. Feel free to introduce that movement with the arms lifting up. And exhaling back. Two more, just like that. And finding your half split. Hinge forward. Coming back into your little lunge. Plant your left hand right underneath your shoulder. Tuck your back toes. Lift your knee and rotate open to the right. Nice length through the arms. Pressing strongly into the ground with your left hand. And take a couple of breaths here. On your exhale, plant your right hand and simply step forward into your forward fold. Give yourself a little sway from side to side here. And then begin to bend your knees and slowly roll on up. Give your shoulders a little roll at the top. And we'll continue on. Inhale, reach those arms up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen long. Exhale, step to downward facing dog. Deep breath in your downward dog. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, bend your knee and open up the hip. So you're stacking your right hip over the left, but pressing equally into your hands. Staying nice and firm with your base. Inhale, lengthen. On the exhale, draw that right knee to the nose and hover in plank. Inhale, shoot the right leg back. And exhale, step your right foot forward. Inhale, reach your arms up, coming into your crescent pose. So your hips are equal, scissoring those legs, reaching nice and long. On the exhale, hinge forward, nice long back, and press your hands back. So the backs of your hands are reaching towards the back wall. Active fingertips, long spine. Inhale, sweep those arms up. And exhale, sweep back. Inhale, sweep up. And exhale, sweep back. Inhale, draw up. Exhale, draw the hands through heart center. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, hinge forward. Begin to twist through your rib cage over to the right, planting your left arm or elbow on the right leg. Press through your hands and twist. Inhale, come on back through center. Reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, plant the fingertips on the ground. Begin to walk your back foot in just to the point where your heel comes down to the ground. Coming into pyramid pose. So your feet are on train tracks in line with your hips. And simply forward fold here. On your inhale, begin to press into your fingertips and maybe even come right off the ground as you begin to lift and lengthen your spine. My arms don't reach the ground when I lengthen my spine like this, but maybe yours do. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen, reach long through your neck, and exhale down. Inhale, lift up. And exhale down. Inhale, step your left foot forward, coming simply into your forward fold. Give yourself a little sway here. And on your inhale, draw yourself up, reaching long to the sky. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold, going right on into the other side. Inhale, half lift, lengthen through the spine, palms to the shins. Exhale, come on back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee and open up through that hip. Pressing equally into your palms. And inhale, straighten that leg. Exhale, left knee to the nose, hover in plank. Inhale, send that leg back. And exhale, step it forward. Preparing for your crescent pose. Inhale, sweeping those arms up. Nice and long through your spine, lifting through your belly. Scissoring your legs, hip points pointed forward. Inhale to lengthen long. Exhale, begin to hinge forward and sweep your arms back. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, sweep. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, sweep it back. Press those shoulder blades together. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands through heart center, Anjali Mudra. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, hinge forward and twist from your center over to the left. Pressing your palms together. You've got this. Press your back heel back, straighten through that back leg. And on your exhale, twist back to center. Fingertips come down to the ground. Begin to walk your back foot in just to the point where your feet are on the ground. So your back heel is on the ground. Simply forward fold here for a moment. And on your next inhale, begin to lengthen your spine nice and straight, lifting your palms up, pressing your shoulder blades together. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, fold. Last one. Inhale, lift, lengthen through your spine. And exhale, fold. Step your back foot forward, come into your forward fold. Inhale, roll on up, reach to the sky. And exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, reach those arms up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen long. Exhale, step your left foot back. Lower the back heel. You're preparing for warrior two. Check in with your alignment. So your right heel is in line with the arch of your left foot, or if you need a firmer foundation, the heels are in line with each other. So heel to heel or heel to arch. Begin to firm up your belly and come on up. Windmill those arms up. Warrior two. Think about pressing your navel to spine, lengthening through your arms. Nice and strong. Inhale, flip the front palm. Exhale, peaceful warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, back to warrior two. Exhale, peaceful warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Now we're going to go into Trikonasana, triangle pose. So walk your back foot in or your left foot in just a little bit. Begin to straighten your front leg. Begin to lift through your center. And on your exhale, hinge forward and come on into that pose, Trikonasana. So your right hand can come on the ankle, maybe on a block right here, or fingertips on the ground. Wherever you are, you just want to make sure that your chest is nice and open. Breathe here. Really rotating through the ribcage, nice and open. Open through the hips. On your inhale, gently bend that front leg, come back up to your warrior two. Parallel your feet to the long edge of your mat. Inhale, roll those shoulders back, lift your chest. Exhale, fold forward. Give yourself a little sway from side to side here. Any free form movement you like. So maybe you want to sway your arms, going from side to side. And then finding stillness. We're going to begin to walk over to the left. So we're finding warrior two over on the left side. So finding your heel to arch alignment or heel to heel alignment. When you've got that, press into the outer edge of your back foot and then begin to windmill those arms up to your warrior two. Pulling up through your center, nice and strong. Reach those arms powerfully out to the side, gazing over your left fingertips. Inhale, flip the front palm. Exhale, peaceful warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, side angle pose, elbow to leg. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, peaceful. Inhale to warrior two, preparing for Trikonasana, triangle pose. Walking your back foot in about a foot. Straighten that front leg. Lift through your center. And on your exhale, hinge forward and place your left hand on the calf, the floor, or a block. Twisting through your rib cage, nice and strong. And gazing maybe down at the floor or perhaps up towards the sky. Really think about rotating through that rib cage, nice and open. And a gentle bend in that front knee, so not hyperextending. Now, and on your inhale, bend your front knee and start to come on back up towards warrior two. Parallel your feet. Lengthen through your spine, nice and long. And exhale, hinge forward. Forward fold. And this time, feel free to hang here in this forward fold or join me in a little lunging movement. So begin to come on to the ball of your right foot. Straightening your left leg, coming up onto that heel. And come on through center. Bring yourself over to the other side. Not terribly technical. Just finding a little bit of stretchy goodness through your hips. Just whatever feels good to you. And finding that forward fold again. Bring your hands to your hips and inhale, come on up with a flat back. Walk your feet in. We're going to find tree pose, so a little balance challenge before we begin to wind down. So your feet are about hip distance apart. Begin to hinge or bring your weight into your left foot. Pick up your right foot and either bring it to your ankle, your calf, or maybe grab the foot and place it at your thigh. Really pressing that foot into the leg and the leg into the foot, creating a nice little sandwich. Lifting up through your left hip, nice and strong. Hands at heart center. And find a gaze point. So something still that you can look at that will help you balance. And if you like, you can lift your arms up. And maybe open those arms wide. Take a couple of deep breaths. And inhale, bring those palms back together. Draw through heart center. Point your knee forward and place the foot on the ground. Give yourself a little sway from side to side, shake it out, And we'll go right on into the other side. So bringing your weight into the right foot, find your gaze point first, and then begin to lift your left foot up to the ankle, your calf, or the thigh. The only thing you're not allowed to do is put it on your knee, because that's not good for your joint. Lifting up through your hips, through your spine, and bringing your hands to heart center. Take some deep breaths. And feel free to lift your arms up. Maybe keeping your palms together or opening the arms wide. Inhale, bring the hands back up. Exhale, palms through heart center. Point your knee forward and place the foot on the ground. Give yourself a little sway. And coming to the top of your mat, inhale, sweep your arms up. Maybe come onto your tippy toes. Lift up long. Bring your heels back down to the ground and come through bent knees all the way down to your bottom. Lift and lengthen long through your spine and exhale all the way back down to your back. Draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little sway from side to side. And we'll go into a little twisty action. So a couple of options. You could extend your left leg out and simply bring your right knee over your body to the left, coming into a twist. Or for a little more twistiness, cross your right leg over the left, and you may hook the foot behind the ankle. And then begin to shift over to the left. Arms are extended. And perhaps you're looking over your right shoulder. Take a couple of deep breaths here. Inhale, come on back through center and go right on into the other side. So maybe you're drawing that left knee across the body or and over to the right, or perhaps crossing your left knee over the right leg and coming into a twist. You may need to shift your hips a little bit. Couple of deep breaths here. Into your belly, out through your mouth. And slowly come on back through center. Draw your knees into your chest. Widen your legs. Maybe bring your feet up to the sky and give yourself a little sway from side to side. Coming into happy baby. Then drawing your knees into your chest. Feel free to find Shavasana and lay there. Or feel free to come on up into a seated meditation. So maybe sitting up on something. And we're just going to take a few moments to come back to the breath. And you can feel free to stay here longer, of course, after the class ends. I'll just end the video. For the last few moments, bring your attention to your breath. Breathing into your belly and your rib cage. Knowing that the breath is always here for you. And it's a wonderful way to change the channel, find peace and serenity by just bringing your attention to your breath. Bring to mind what you're grateful for, and try to move through the rest of your day with that sense of gratitude. And if you'd like to end your practice, you can join me seated. Bring your hands to heart center. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. If you have any class requests, comments, questions, just let me know through the Facebook page. And yeah, just leave me a note and say hi. It'd be nice to know who came. Sometimes YouTube is just so anonymous. All right, have a good one.